that conversation is over because you about to get going on.
When you're somebody class,
Alright, stop. See ya? Dang.
No, you have to be there. They're expecting you.
You still ain't open. You broke it? Okay. So, we haven't been on here in a while. A long time. It's been like what? Some weeks. You want to tell them why?
I ain't feel like doing it.
So y'all see how she do, y'all? It's her, y'all. So y'all, she's some trash. Okay, but today we doing, oh, I'll come in. No, what story we doing first? Oh yeah, our first time. Okay, so I'm gonna have to remember to do some little, you know, because your family do watch us. Okay, so our first time, right? Our first time having sexual contact. That's what you can say.
I ain't just say sexual intercourse.
Because the first time we did anything, it wasn't intercourse.
Right.
Okay. Anyway, so she unexpectedly came to my house. And she said that she was bringing me my jacket. I don't even, okay, mind you, I'm just going to start from the beginning. I went to school one day. I was going to Kelly Miller Middle School. I went to school one day, and I had on this little bleach stained jean jacket. I saw her on the bus after school or whatever. Anybody know us know I always saw her. She always came up Miller. So I was on the bus with her, and I had my jacket on my waist. And when I got home, I could not find my jacket. She called me and was like, did you leave something? I was like, no, you took my jacket purposely. So, what, like, what? So she started laughing. I was like, that's not funny. Bring me my jacket. She was like, okay. And then, like, 5 minutes later, she was like, open the door. And I was like, how you get here so quick? Like, you was already on your way. You planned this. So, she started laughing, and we was in the house. We was watching 50 Shades of Grey, I think. Is that the first movie we watched together? It was Medea. Boo. Yeah, we was watching that. And I told her to watch the movie with me. She would not watch it. She just kept kissing on me and stuff like that. And, oh my goodness. I was like, first of all, y'all, before the time she came over, I had my first menstrual cycle, like a week before. So I was coming off the day before she came over. So I really didn't want to do nothing with her. I really just wanted to watch a movie. I wasn't still on or nothing. It was just still. So before she came over, I took a shower and stuff like that anyway. I was already doing that. So we was sitting on the couch and stuff. She just kept kissing on me and stuff and kept touching on me. And I was just like, no. I kept telling her no. And she would not take no for an answer. Like, she just kept touching me. And I was just like, stop. She wouldn't stop. And one thing led to another. And stuff happened. And, y'all, in the middle of that, she stopped and looked at me and was just like, I love you. And I was just like, I love you too. Like, okay. But, so, when things was over or everything, she just would not stop talking about it. Like, she just kept talking. And I was just confused because it was like, this wasn't supposed to happen. I told you I didn't want this to happen, but it still happened. And she was like, it's sorry. And I'm glad it happened. And she just kept talking about it. And I was just like, okay. So then she asked me, could she do something else to me? And I was just like, Like, she was doing too much. And I went over my godmother's house. With my mother's house. I went over her house. She lived right across the hall. And What's under there?
I don't know.
Pixie. Pixie. Come here. Come here. Come here. What is it?
Whatever it is, she geek for it.
But I went over there and I basically asked her. I was talking to her and I was like, so she said she want to eat. You know, she want to do da. And basically they was just talking me through it, talking to me and stuff. And I was just like, oh, okay. I went back over there and she was just sitting there. She was just sitting there and I was just like, okay. So she was like, you really not gonna let me? And I was like, nah, not this time. I really don't. I don't know. Nah. I really didn't want this to happen. She was like, understandable. Stop it. She was like, understandable. I was like, okay.
Look, she's
So
trying
we
to
was
paint off the couch.
Pixie. Stop.
Shit under there. Retarded ass.
Don't play with her. But so she left or whatever. Like we talked, we sat up and talked or whatever and got to know each other more. And she ended up leaving. Get out the She ended up leaving. When she left, she just kept talking about it. She just kept texting me about it and stuff. And I was just like, awkward. Next thing you know, everybody was texting me. And I was like, dang. You had to tell everybody.
I didn't tell everybody.
Who did you tell?
I don't remember.
You told people though.
I don't know.
Yes, you did.
I don't remember.
How did you feel
What you mean?
about the first time?
It's alright.
It was what? What that mean?
Bruh.
No. You can't. Hold on. What that mean?
How did you feel?
Scared.
Why?
What the fuck? What do you mean? Why? What do you mean? Why?
Why?
You in my situation, my first time doing this something to you. You're not gonna be scared or feel uncomfortable and weird.
I'm not you though.
Don't touch me. For real. But what's I?
What's good?
So whoever she fucked and she said y'all pussy was just good. You see, she tell everybody that. It's funny.
You funny.
It's funny. Get off of me.
Why would you say something like that?
Because I don't know what good is. What if I tell you, you know what? Okay. That conversation's over because you about to get going on. Because I'm more than good.
Are you mad because I said?
Did you just say I'm mad? Because I know what I got.
You know what you got, so yeah.
All right. So you tripping. Who you think about?
What you wait?
Because it ain't me.
Girl.
Because good don't
What?
put you to sleep every night.
Watch out, bruh.
I think great does that. Perfect does that.
She tripping.
You don't think so? Fix your face. That ugly ass face was not needed for the camera. Well, y'all see what I deal with. I punch you in your motherfucking face. You balled your fist up and punched me.
I
don't care.
Why
Why
you
you-
going
why-
to?
but why you-
Every way I hit you, how you gonna get mad?
I'm gonna punch your ass in your face. What the fuck you mean? Ah! But that was you in this ugly ass face. Give me a kiss. You, ooh.
Come on, fuck.
Why you just twitch your eye? Why your eye twitch?
You gave me God.
No. You ain't
I moved the candy.
You gonna poke me with a candy cane.